Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. So we're faced with a question to evaluate the integral of ln x over x squared with respect to x. So please do well to like, subscribe, and share. Let me see a question like this. The first thing that comes to our mind is that we're going to use integration by parts method. But before we use integration by parts method, let's simplify this question in order to make it easier to solve using that method. So this is the same thing, ln x over x squared. The same thing as saying x raised to the power minus 2 ln x. As this x squared comes up, we change to raised to the power minus. So we're going to be having what u is, we're going to get what v is, we're going to get what du is, and we're going to get what dv is. So now what is u? Let's assume s squared is u, and let's assume that ln x is equals to v, using a method known as Liat, L-I-A-T-E. By the way, Liat's method isn't always applicable to all integration by parts question, but for this one it might be. So x raised to the power minus 2 is algebraic term, and anyone that comes first is going to be differentiated, and anyone that comes afterwards is going to be integrated. As we've seen here, x raised to the power minus 2 is an algebraic term, which is this a over here, and a is below l, which is log, and ln means natural log. So ln x is going to be differentiated, and x raised to the power minus 2 is going to be integrated. V is going to be equals to minus 1 over x. V is going to be equals to minus 1 over x. And du, the derivative of ln x, is equals to 1 over x. So now, let's solve this problem. Now, we know that the formula for integration by parts, let's say for a function, uv is equals to uv minus the integral of v du, where u is equals to, as we've seen here, ln x, du is equals to minus 1 over x, and v is equals to minus 1 over x. So let's substitute this. So substituting this into this equation we have over here, we're going to be having u, which is ln x, v, and v is equals to minus 1 over x. So ln x multiplied by minus 1 over x minus the integral of v is equals to minus 1 over x, minus 1 over x, multiplied by du, which is 1 over x, so multiplied by 1 over x. So this minus is going to change to plus, minus and minus is equals to plus, so we're going to be having minus ln x, which is for this one, simplifying it, we're going to be having minus ln x over x, plus the integral of 1 over x squared. And 1 over x squared the same thing as saying x raised to the power of minus 2. So instead of having 1 over x squared, we're going to be having plus the integral of x raised to the power of minus 2. So the integral of x raised to the power of minus 2 dx is going to be equals to x raised to the power of minus 2 plus 1 over minus 2 plus 1, which is going to be equals to x raised to the power of minus 1 over minus 1, which is equals to minus 1 over x. So if we collect LCM, x is a common factor, so we're going to write in x. So we're going to be having minus ln x, because x divided by x is equals to 1, then multiplied by ln x. So we're going to be having minus ln x. X divided by x is equals to 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is equals to 1. So I'm going to be having ln x minus 1. So this is the final answer, which is the same thing as saying minus ln x plus 1 over x plus c. So either of them can be the final answer. So please, if you enjoyed this video, do well to like, subscribe, and share, and also comment in the comment section.